if you comfortably get back into that thymus room, ignite as indicated, please. Breathe, dear ones. You took in a lot of energy this morning through the realization. Wow. A few realizations so we don't impact. We allow ourselves to flow and to be free because we are not limited. We have all the assistance that we require to fulfill our programming now. This is for all of creation. It's more than just the self. It is for all universes and for the monadic levels. And I agree that I can do this now. I agree that I will be open to coding. I agree that I can move on and become that which I am programmed to become. And that was my choice. I was not forced to do this. I realized that my choice for millions of years has been to assist this bottlenecking on earth and allow these people to free themselves off the wheel of birth. There is no death, but religions have not taught that. So I release death. It's not even problematical. There is no death. And no matter what I hear with a sky pilot on television, I know that this is not so, and it creates so much fear that it's false, that you're going to burn, or some devil is going to do this, or somebody else is going to do that. I know that I am complete with my own light, with the God-given ability, and the God spark that is my divinity. I am whole. I am complete. And I'm prepared now to trust, as I have never trusted before. Be less judgmental. I will trust. I will allow my heart to open to all of creation. To all of creation. And allow the great source light to penetrate and to become my beingness. To become my beingness. Allow it to flow as a great stream. For there is liquid luminosity, and that is the divine fire. Liquid luminosity pours through every cell in my body now and resurrects this body into light, into love. I visualize the crown open now, and from the source star, gentle one, fasten the source star again, 6 to 8 feet on top of the crown chakra. Create a light there, even if it's a false light. Nothing is false with thoughts of being things, 4th dimensionally, 5th dimensionally, 6th dimensionally. Good for you. That's very good. Some of you can go a little higher. Okay. Open the crown, please, gentle ones. Allow a waterfall. You see it. It's silvery white. The tint of gold as it pours through the crown. And you sit at the bottom and you allow this liquid white luminosity, this fire to come through the body. And know that this energy is transformational, beyond words, beyond your senses. It is. Breathe it through every part, every porthole of your body, every cell now. Isolate a cell and visualize it as a cup, as this one fills the cup, and the cup runneth over. Into the next. Visualizes the cell as a cup. Into the next, into the next, into the next, into the next, gentlemen, please. Don't ignore the head, please. Just open the head and pour. This is the most beautiful substance, please. Particularly the mastoid behind the ears now. For they accumulate a lot of radiation. Spend time with the thyroid, parathyroid, for they are very, very important for you now. This is the last area of surrender, gentle children. The last area of surrender is the throat chakra. On the cup, let it run us over. Parathyroid, please. Good. Under the arms, please. Under the arms, please. You heal, purify, as you become light, as every cell in the body starts to resonate and become light. Into the thymus, the great thymus. Fill this room with His divine light, His liquid luminosity, please. Breathe in, and then the out-breath, spread it throughout the room, throughout the body. Your arms absorb so much energy during the day. Allow the arms now to be bathed. The hands to open up throughout eternity, for them to extend so that you can heal and be healed. Expand this luminosity now between each and every one of you in this room. It's very, very brilliant. This light comes in, very soothing. Relax. It's a waterfall. There's a lot of 10th ray in it, that pearl-colored 10th ray. The whole room, gentle people. Allow this room to flood, please, with this 10th ray. Know that this is the ray that codes the DNA, the new DNA for the spiritualization of matter. Soak, bathe, please. Open up the floodgate and allow it to bathe your body and allow it to go into the earth through your base and through your legs. Breathe, please, gentlemen. Release all those tensions. And above all, trust. Become as jubilant and incandescent as the waterfall itself. Please dance. Watch the angelic host as they dance on the stream. They find great joy in assisting you. I ask now the angelic host to assist those where there is resistance and open up the chakras, open the doors, open the cells to receive. Kamiel is very present, gentlemen. The Archangel Kamiel is very present. Allow the solar plexus now to flow. Allow the polarities to flow with this water and allow the base chakra to flow and open up the floodgate in the base and allow it to pour through the earth, into the earth. And I release all those patterns of limitation now. I release all that feeling that I am less than someone else and others must be greater than I, for they are not on earth. I realize that I must live in the now, for this is all there is, this is all there ever was. What was isn't. I realize that what was isn't anymore. It doesn't matter who I think I have been or where I have been or what I was. I release that now. I surrender to the divine plan and I release now all of that hurt, pain, dismay, anger, gentle ones. Anger, please. Envy, I release envy. And I know if I do not like my body, this is the body that will carry me in through light, into light, and to become. I am worthy. I am divine. And I'm so blessed knowing this. But above all, I surrender to the divine plan, and I refuse to be controlled by my outer self, that illusionary outer self, that self that says this is the way it must be. Let that one go. I will live the only true and abundant life that can be lived. That is through the heart, through my own I am. Allow to pour, and release as you purge and cleanse the body of all those heavy patterns that having been put upon, whether it was male energy or female energy or energies of early death where you could not fulfill what you intended on earth. And I release being a victim, for I know that soul, higher self, we have agreed to experience what we have. I am not a victim. I am the creator of my own reality. I am not a victim. For I'm going to live in the now, so victimization cannot be. I agree that I will live in the now. What was isn't. As the future draws towards me, I will trust my intuition. I will trust my cosmic heart. I will trust the recoding that is taking place and will take place for some time now. And it will become the fine instrument that this DNA will allow me, plus the spiritual microtron as it integrates with the 10th ray to spiritualize matter. All of these things in you, you're not further behind your brothers who are functioning 5th and 6th dimensionally, because you have functioned 5th and 6th dimensionally. Remember that you are not less than. Every one of you at one time or another has what they call, quote, mastered, unquote. We repeat that. We don't get it. Every one of you has mastered at one time or another. I don't like the word mastery, but we use it for this connotation because it's been used so much on this planet. And I will fulfill my assignment as I cleanse, and every cell in my body becomes light and lighter. I breathe in very deeply now, and I feel the love permeating throughout the cells, and every cell has got a life of its own. Breathe, gentle ones, please. Right. to release, 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 particularly the brainstem, the medulla oblongata. Release through the brainstem, please. About 1.5 foot atop of your crown chakra. Allow the water to pour and just know that it is. You have what we call the 12th chakra, the 12th ray, the 12th initiation. And we'll call that the beginning of the monad or the end of the realm of Melchizedek, your planetary, your universal logos rather. Visualize 1.5 foot, and I want you to place one of these discs at that area, please. And know that all chakras are vortices. They are power centers. They are major power centers in your etheric body. And the only time they do not enter the physical body, per se, is when you anchor the soul. All of you have done that now. Into the silence. And much, much beyond. It's simply a realization now. And I want you to spin this disc, the absolute boundary. Between the 9th dimension and the 10th dimension. Not 9th dimension, the 6th and the 7th dimension. Spin it very, very rapidly, gentlemen. Move up now to your source star, please, and start it to spin as a disc, as a disc. Some of you are seeing it 6 feet, 8 feet. You will find it. This is brilliant. Gold is white. Take that disc down now. The source star to the absolute boundary between the 5th, the 6th dimension, and anchor those two. Let them fuse and become one, please. Now I want you to take this disc and go up and down the body wherever you have chakra centers. Next to the beginning of the 4th and the 5th dimension, which is your Christed self. Very, very rapidly. Very rapidly, gentlemen. Take the same source disc, this vortice, now the crown. You're brilliant in the middle, doing very well, brilliant in the middle. Take it down to your third eye, to the pineal node, please. Keep it spinning. Open and trust as the third eye begins to open, this pineal node begins to expand. And say unto yourself, I will allow my experience not to frighten me. No matter what has happened in the past that has allowed me not to wish to see, I will see now, for that is what I wish to happen. Yes. Expand it out. I am prepared to look and to see and to become. Very good. Very good. These just are much larger. You can spin them out throughout eternity. They are bodhisattva. They are your chakras, and that's where they center. It's simply energy centers. Down to the throat chakra, please. And free yourself. This is the last area, as we say, to surrender. To surrender to the divine plan, to surrender to Sanat Kamala, to surrender to you as the Christ. Further out. Breathe out now. You're accumulating quite a bit. And accept the fact that you are prepared to surrender to the divine plan. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Out. And when this isn't gold and white, keep it spinning until it becomes gold and white, please. Release, gentle ones, all the hurt, the dismay, the frustration, the anger, the jealousy. Jealousy is terrible. Let it go. Heal, gentle ones, please. To the side, taking a great healing ray, whether it's purple heal, and above all, forgive yourself. Please forgive yourself, gentle one. I am prepared to recall that there only is now. And I forgive myself all of those trespasses that I think I have created. It's all illusion, gentle ones, for it's all in the other self. Look to those chakras where there's any resistance that we've covered. The throat, gentle ones, is to surrender. I forgive myself all trespassing into other people's mindset where I feel that I have hurt them. I heal myself now. The great energy is here now. And all those areas that I see or can't see, feel or can't feel, I forgive myself and agree that herewith and forever I will love myself, the totality of who I am, the totality of who I am. I will think in broader terms, not just of the personality. I will think of the and soon will align with my oversoul, my spiritual realm, my spiritual beingness, and we are and will spiritualize matter, for that is the venue. And I'll not be confused by the emotional body. I will nourish it. I will make it feel that it is part of the whole and not isolate it artificially, but I will raise above that consciousness by taking that consciousness tomorrow into my cosmic heart. Into my cosmic heart, the heart of hearts. All that I feel emotionally, and I have so many feelings. It's so hard to believe that they're not real. And yet from a God source perspective, I'm told that it's our outer perception that allows this to be. We read a very good book lately that said the emotional body is the desire that will allow you to do what needs to be done on this planet. The emotional body would be false desire. The higher mind could have desire. You cannot be driven emotionally and call it light. There lies the confusion. In this emotional body, gentle ones, take the disc that's in front of you that you see on the board. And know that this vortice can release and will release all agencies, all parts of self that one cannot carry any longer. We're starting to go into the fourth, fifth, and sixth dimension. We've been in the fourth for a little while, the fifth for a little while, and we have touched recently in Portugal into the sixth. So we're going into a full matrix of possibilities. And we know this to be so. To allow the emotional body to be integrated so it also can journey with the totality of who we are and be integrated with the primal soul. Start to spin this disc, if you would please, in the polarity area. And whatever comes up for you, no matter what hurt or dismay, anger, frustration that you've had through this emotional body, there isn't one among you. There is not one among us who has not been perplexed, angry, and at one time or another some things that we would not normally do because of the emotional body, because of the turmoil. Start to spin that disc, gentlemen, please. And we will bring in the base chakra because it's basically one of sex and survival, and they're all tied to the emotional body, at least sex is. So bring in the base chakra and the second chakra to the emotional body and the same disc. Start to spin it, gentle ones, and you will see, for those that are clear, for those that aren't, it doesn't matter. Imagine it just being absolutely clear as the patterns appear on this disc in various colors. Start to spin it, gentle ones. Start to spin it rapidly, rapidly, more and more rapidly. Out, out. We ask all of those aspects of self who do not understand the emotional body to be guided now so that they can have a look at it with us, for we are you. There is no separation. Spin it, gentle ones. Spin and release. And release all thousands, millions of years of turmoil and agony. That is the perception. That is what you perceive, your reality. And those patterns of abuse, those patterns of being misaligned, those patterns of being put upon, those patterns of unfairness, quote, release them now, please. Please. We're also releasing it to the base of the one of survival. Survival is not an issue at this time. You're not running from dinosaurs. Spin them now, gentle ones. We get it faster and faster and faster and faster. And whatever color comes in, eventually it will be gold and white, and you might have a little aqua blue. You can pick up the vibration with sound, gentle ones. Anything that comes up for you, please release. For a moment, there's quite a bit of red and yellow coming up, which is appropriate. Release it into light, into light. Into light, gentle ones, please. Breathe it out, please. Out. Let it go. Please breathe. And soon will align with my oversoul, my spiritual realm, my spiritual beingness. And we are and will spiritualize matter, for that is the venue. And I'll not be confused by the emotional body. I will nourish it. I will make it feel that it is part of the whole and not isolated artificially, but I will raise above that consciousness by taking that consciousness tomorrow into my cosmic heart. Into my cosmic heart, the heart of hearts. All that I feel emotionally, and I have so many feelings. It's so hard to believe that they're not real. I guess from a God source perspective, I'm told that it's our outer perception that allows this to be. We read a very good book lately that said the emotional body is the desire that will allow you to do what needs to be done on this planet. The emotional body would be false desire. The higher mind could have desire. You cannot be driven emotionally and call it light. There lies the confusion. In this emotional body, gentle ones, take the disc that's in front of you that you see on the board. And know that this vortice can release and will release all agencies, all parts of self that one cannot carry any longer. We're starting to go into the fourth, fifth, and sixth dimension. We've been in the fourth for a little while, the fifth for a little while, and we have touched recently in Portugal into the sixth. So we're going into a full matrix of possibilities. And we know this to be so. To allow the emotional body to be integrated so it also can journey with the totality of who we are and be integrated with the primal soul. Start to spin this disc, if you would please, in the polarity area. And whatever comes up for you, no matter what hurt or dismay, anger, frustration that you've had through this emotional body, there isn't one among you. There is not one among us who has not been perplexed, angry, and at one time or another done things that we would not normally do because of the emotional body, because of the turmoil. Now to spin that disc, gentlemen, please. And we will bring in the base chakra because it's basically one of sex and survival, and they're all tied to the emotional body, at least sex is. So bring in the base chakra and the second chakra to the emotional body and the same disc. Start to spin it, gentle ones, and you will see, for those that are clear, for those that aren't, it doesn't matter. Imagine it just being absolutely clear as the patterns appear on this disc in various colors. Start to spin it, gentle ones. Start to spin it rapidly, more and more rapidly. Out. We ask all of those aspects of self who do not understand the emotional body to be guided now so that they can have a look at it with us, for we are you. There is no separation. Spin it, gentle ones. Spin and release. And release all thousands, millions of years of turmoil and agony. That is the perception. That is what you perceive, your reality. And those patterns of abuse, those patterns of being misaligned, those patterns of being put upon, those patterns of unfairness, quote, release them now, please. Please. We're also releasing it for the base of the one of survival. Survival is not an issue at this time. You're not running from dinosaurs. Spin them now, gentle ones. We get it faster and faster and faster and faster. And whatever color comes in, eventually it will be gold and white, and you might have a little aqua blue. You can pick up the vibration with sound, gentle ones. Anything that comes up for you, please release. For all of you, there's quite a bit of red and yellow coming up, which is appropriate. Release it into light, into light. Into light, gentlemen, please. Breathe it out, please, out. Let it go. Please breathe. Whiter and whiter, please. The yellow and red will shed. Base also now into the earth, into the earth. Into the earth. Oh, let it go. Into the earth. Oh. Wonderful. Very good. Faster, 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 wider, wider, you see it brighter, 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 it becomes incandescent, the light is white, 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 as we clear what we view as the past. Clear, Dylan, wider, 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 and faster, faster, spin, 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 spin. A real vortice of light and white. Good, very good, very good. A typhoon, ye verily. drop that right down into the earth. That whole disc for the first and second chakra, drop it right into the earth and release totally everything that you have carried. Release now, release. Out. Breathe out. Out, gentle one, please. Breathe out through the base. Open the base. The earth can handle it. The earth can handle it. The earth can handle it. Now into the earth and broaden that channel. Now start to go up and down from the base into the earth up to your source star, please, with this magnificent disc that is becoming very clear. I want you to start to open that channel with that broad vortice, that chakra, and raise those discs up from the source, down into the earth, up to the source, down to the earth, and see it's the white that is supposed to be with the gold. Up and down. Start this exercise, gentlemen. Open up the base. You'll have all the help you need. Open up the base. You will have all the help you need. Please. Do it at your own pace. And wherever you see resistance, stop and look at it, please, and release it. Always with the breath, gentlemen. Always with breath. Broaden the channel, gentle ones, please. Become more and more allowing. More and more allowing as you allow yourself to be one with all that is. Source into Gaia, into the earth, please. You can introduce a little aqua blue because it is so electrical, it is so cleansing. So cleansing, gentlemen. And on this journey, up and down, wherever there is any resistance, please look at it and release it. Open the legs at the base of the feet, please. The knees, girls, the knees, the right knee particularly. Do not tone with me. I'll give you the hue sound of the B flat, and you go up and down and do the cleansing. breathe out, gentlemen, please. Breathe out, release everything that you've accumulated to no longer carry. Please release. I say unto myself, now I know I am light, I know that I am love, and I know that these procedures work for me. I am not limited to the degree that I have been told. That is a lie. I will not be manipulated and controlled by anyone, for I am the creator of my reality. My intuitive connection is becoming more and more certain. I trust my cosmic heart. I trust that which resonates with me now. My heart will become very open as this group says. And wherever we go, I can call on this group no matter where I am or what I'm doing. And invite them all to this cosmic room. And that I can do anywhere, at any place. The wholeness of who we are becoming, the one with all that is indeed powerful, is indeed transformational. And no individual is without power anymore. If you could see those that can see the numbers that are here, it would tend to overwhelm. So sometimes it's better that you cannot see. The love and the respect that you have, you are truly an honored group, a group. That is probably more respected than any other I see. And that's not how you see yourselves. The work that you do, that you will do in the next few years, will surprise the most optimistic among you. But of that there is no doubt. Gold is pouring in now. Open yourself to it, please. The 12th ray, the golden ray, the transformational ray, the new age ray. Allow it to come in, please. Comes in. Straight down. Throughout the totality of this group. First with the white of the source. So allow it to come in, please. Some of you could open the crown a little more, please. Good. Good, very good. You're showing great light. Allow the earth to come in now. Please breathe her in so we can assist her. Breathe her into your physical heart. We will do this a number of times, for she needs great help. Allow these rays that are coming in the gold and the white, the 12th ray and the white of the source now to permeate your thymus room where the heart is. For she is made maybe the profoundest jewel in creation, at least the plant kingdom is. This energy is pouring through you, gentle ones. Breathe it in. Breathe it through the earth and heal the earth, please. Heal with this amount of energy. Please heal. It's a very electrical energy, very electrical, very transformational. It will affect all of you. Please come back into your bodies, the thymus room first. Feel the Mahatma, that was it. Breathe in deeply, gentle ones. I think we're being asked to move for whatever reason. So, carry this incredible energy to your rooms. Be very gentle with yourselves and drink lots of water, which I see some of you doing. It's much more powerful than you yet know. Have a hot tub. Be good to the etheric body. Try to carry this before you go to sleep tonight. Go back, don't go to Shambhala anymore. You go to the Galactic Core for night classes. We'll see you all there. You've taken in much more energy than you yet know. As some of you know. 9:30 tomorrow, dear ones? 9:30, I think we go... Yeah. We'll figure it out after that. You've done extremely well. Once you... extremely well. Extremely well. And you know why? It's the group that dictates the terms. And the group is wonderful. Well, they said this group would anchor the endocrine. Endocrine? Yeah, through the... he's not back yet. Tell him what he wants to say. Yes. Anyway, we'll do that tomorrow. Sunday we're pretty well for questions and signing books, and I will do a meditation on the Sunday, but I know many of you have to leave early. So Sunday will be mostly for questions. If questions can't wait, I'll be delighted to answer them. I think. Much love to all of you. You've been absolutely wonderful.